everybody, Dr. Greco here. Welcome to Ministry in a Minute. So do me a favor, like and share this short video. It'll help us get the word out about the Crossroads School of Ministry and all that we're doing to train up church leaders and volunteers all over the world. This is our last devotion, our last video on disciples who make disciples. And I want to tell you that what we've covered so far, why and how we organize our relationships and our churches in ways that we are disciples making disciples, just so important. And the how that we do it, the things that we talk about, the things that we focus on when we're in those disciple making relationships, so important. And this last one today should be obvious. But Jesus, when he was finished telling the disciples everything they must do, after he told them he was going to die, Peter said, "No, you're not." And Jesus said, "Yes, I am." Actually, he said, "Get behind me, Satan." He knew that Satan was trying to interrupt the understanding of this discussion. Jesus says to this, verse 24 of Matthew 16, "Whoever wants to be my disciple must deny themselves and take up their cross and follow me." Now, and he finishes that with, "Whoever wants to save their life will lose it, but whoever loses their life for me will find it." Now, I think this is a great place to end because sometimes we don't understand what it looks like to be the living sacrifices that Romans 12 talks about. We need to understand what it looks like for us to carry our cross. You know, in the history of the church, that's been a very difficult conversation. There used to be people who would beat themselves and cause themselves physical pain. Okay, and those people obviously didn't understand. Now, there are others who teach that Jesus doesn't want anything difficult for us, that anything hard or bad or any struggles must be of the devil. That certainly doesn't go with this verse. So what does it look like to pick up our cross and follow him? What is the sacrifice God has called us to? Those are the things that really trouble people who want to serve Jesus, and how we sacrifice and what that sacrifice looks like and how we are good stewards of our time and our talents and our treasures. These things are the kinds of conversations that really make disciples. So talk about sacrifice. Talk about how we and others can sacrifice, how we can sacrifice corporately to build up the kingdom. And we will be growing people, will be disciples who make disciples. We'll see you next week for more Ministries in a Minute.